Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica, and I am the host of the Poplet Book Club at the Moorhead Public Library. Since we are unable to meet this month, I wanted to still do an introduction to and review of the book and give a discussion starter for those who have read the book already or those who are still interested in reading it. Our April title is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Originally, the story also had the subtitle Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy. It is a children's classic that was originally published in two parts in 1868 and 1869. The story follows the four March sisters, named in the title, as they grow from children to young women. So it is quite literally a coming-of-age story. It also falls under the genres of historical and realistic fiction, and I would also classify it as a Christian fiction, since piety is a very continuous underlying theme throughout the whole story. Little Women leads us through 15 years in the lives of the March sisters. When the story starts, Amy is 11, Beth 13, Jo 15, and Meg 16. The two parts of the book are split between childhood and young womanhood. The first part only covers about 1 year of the story, and the second part, which comes 3 years after that, covers the whole rest. The four sisters have fairly distinct personalities. Meg, the oldest, is interested in what is fashionable and looking good in society. Jo likes to write and is very independent, much to the chagrin of her other sisters. Beth is meek and enjoys doing housework along with playing piano and singing. And Amy, the youngest, tries to keep up with what her older sisters are doing while also frequently working on her art. The sisters live at home with their mother and a housemaid, while their father is away as a chaplain in the Civil War. Much of the first half of the book consists of their adventures with Laurie, who is a neighbor boy of Jo's age. Laurie is taken care of by his grandfather and is very lonely until he becomes friends with the March sisters, and they all take a great liking to him. Laurie and his grandfather are quite well off, while the Marches used to have more money, but their status was lost before Beth was born. The story of Little Women is, in a way, a series of lessons. As the girls grow up and mature, they learn a variety of moral lessons about gratitude, forgiveness, self-control, dignity, faithfulness, hope, love, and similar things. Many of these lessons have pieces that will resonate with readers, though due to when this book was written, it should be no surprise that some of them are a bit outdated. The morals of these lessons make up the themes of the book, all of which surround the main themes of sisterhood and family. The Marches and those around them care for and support each other through many different trials, and together they make up a very wholesome and happy story. Personally, while I did find a few parts of the story quite charming, I have little interest in this type of down-to-earth, simple storytelling, so it just wasn't for me. But if a good, realistic, long story about family values is something that you like, then this book is definitely for you. The family dynamic is very authentic, so I can definitely see those who have strong ties to their family enjoying this book, especially if you are very close to your siblings. So now I have some discussion questions for you. I will also be posting these below so you can reference them there. 1. Do you think the traditional Little Women roles celebrated in this classic are outdated in today's society? What ideals do you believe are timeless? 2. What character traits do you feel the sisters learned from Marmee? Which ones from Mr. March? 3. In what ways did Mr. March's absence shape the girls' behaviors and aspirations? Do you draw similar inspiration from anyone in your own life? 4. Who is your favorite character in Little Women and why? Which character do you most identify with and why? 5. The complexities of sibling relationships play out on every page of the novel. What moments best or most precisely illustrate the bonds between sisters? And finally, what did you think of the book as a whole? This book was picked for Poplet Book Club because it has been adapted so many times to plays, TV shows, and movies, the most recent of which is the movie directed by Greta Gerwig. I have heard a lot of really good things about this movie, but I haven't seen it myself yet. I have seen a lot of clips of it online, and the acting seems very good, and the plot seems quite true to the book, although some things are jumbled around or together in order to fit it all into the time constraint. Have you seen any adaptations of the book? If you have, what did you think of them? Do you have a favorite adaptation? Feel free to answer any of my questions, give your review, and discuss with each other in the comments below. If you would like to read Little Women, you can borrow the ebook or e-audiobook with your Laurel card through Overdrive or Libby. May's book will be The Logger Queen of Minnesota by J. Ryan Straddle, which I will start the discussion for on Tuesday, May 12th. This was the book chosen for One Book, One Community this year, so there will probably be a waitlist for it, but we do own a couple digital copies of it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and keep an eye out for more from us at the Lake Agassiz Regional Library. Have a great day.